Some social media news this morning. Instagram Stories rolls out today, looking suspiciously familiar to what people have already been using on Snapchat. Joya is looking at that story and all of our business headlines on this Wednesday morning. Hi, Joya.
Pat, good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. The futures markets this morning are pointing to a lower open after what was already a down day on Wall Street yesterday, so the losing streak continues. A recap of yesterday's market action: the Dow was down 90 points, the Nasdaq was down 46. It's worth checking on oil because oil had dipped to 3-month lows in Tuesday's session. Keep in mind, of course, that we get weekly inventory data today, but crude checks in at $39.88. At the pumps, we're looking at a gallon of regular unleaded checking in at $2.12 nationwide, according to AAA. That number is down from $2.65 at this time a year ago. We're watching shares of Bitcoin this morning. This on news that a Hong Kong-based digital currency exchange, it's called Bitfinex, was hacked. It means that there's a possible theft of some $65 million worth of Bitcoin. We're, of course, still in the thick of earnings season. Tesla reporting earnings after the bell today. It's expected to see a loss, something to the tune of $98 million. Keep in mind that earlier this week, Tesla had made some headlines as it plans to buy its sister company, Solar City. And finally, all the rage this morning, Instagram Stories has rolled out. What does this mean for you? Well, if you're an Instagrammer, which, by the way, has 300 million daily active users, it allows you to post an entire story. In other words, moments from your entire day. But what does this sound like, Pat? This sounds a lot like Snapchat, doesn't it? But there are some differences.
Okay.
There are some differences. So I guess, for example, you can do your story where you're posting moments throughout your day, when you're getting coffee, when you're walking down the street, when you're getting in the subway, but you can't actually save that to your permanent feed in the way that you can on Snapchat. Conversely, you can't actually pull any of your old content from Instagram and post it in that story. But the big one, the big kahuna here is that the lenses, those lenses that folks love on Snapchat that put flowers on your head and all kinds of doodling, is not available to you on Instagram Stories, but I wouldn't underestimate them. It doesn't mean it's probably not going to in the future.
Facebook's definitely looking for a piece of that magic at Snapchat. Okay, Joya, thank you.